introduce yourself.
I'm Jean. Hi guys.
Hello, Jean. Everybody say hi to Jean. Oh, now I can't show it to you. I got Joby Gorilla Pod.
I'm gonna take a photo so you guys
okay.
can see it.
That is all set up right now. Technically not how you're supposed to use the tripod. But we don't have a camera.
Yeah, it's
so
good to be like adaptable.
the life skill. Just adapt. I'm very bad at adapting.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Talking about plans, right?
Yeah.
Like she has to plan everything, every single thing.
Every
Even
single
like
thing.
chilling at home, she has to write it down. You write it down, right?
Yeah, I have to write it down.
Chill at home.
Yeah. If I'm not sleeping on the bus, I'll take out my phone and I'll be like, go home, take shower, drink water.
Oh my goodness!
No, not drink water, but sometimes if I'm thirsty, then I'll
So
I
you
might
have to
forget
remind yourself. And then like what happens when you don't like have anything?
when I don't have anything, I arrive home
You
and
have
then,
a
and then I'm
crisis.
yeah, I have like a mini crisis because I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
I cannot imagine having to write everything down. Because like usually for me, I would be someone who would plan things, but like not all the time.
Okay.
So like when I am in that correct mode,
Mm-hmm.
then I would be like, okay, let's write things down. So alright. And then like when I'm not, I just like, I don't.
I started using a bullet journal.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it.
I've always wanted to have a journal that's like flexible enough for anything that I can throw at it. A lot of journals are very like systematic and they're
Yeah.
like, okay, this time what are you doing? This time what are you doing? And it's like, no, that's not how I plan things in my mind. The bullet journal it's kind of like a DIY project kind of thing, and so you can write down exactly how you want to plan things out, and it's great.
Like yesterday, I planned to like finish editing this video, and then I was gonna plan some outfits and all that, and then I didn't do any of it. I ended up like reading articles on Facebook and then hating myself.
Most plans that I don't follow are the ones where I'm like, okay, wake up early in the morning, go for a run. Do you normally go through with your workout plans?
No.
No, right?
You know how you have like different periods of time when you like just feel like doing different things, and then like I have to be able to feel like I want to do things, and then I would I would do them. But then like the thing is, right, in everything we do, we don't actually necessarily feel like doing them,
Yeah.
right? So like I guess for me, it's a lesson for me to like be able to follow through with my plans even when I don't feel like doing them.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I haven't been doing, so yeah.
Do you have a morning routine that you normally do?
Morning routine. Okay, it used to be like wake up, right, brush teeth and all that, and then go downstairs and make breakfast. But now it's just wake up, brush teeth.
No breakfast.
No breakfast.
Granola bar?
No.
Not even a granola bar.
Yeah, but it's so bad. I have to like go back to.
The thing about me is that if I don't have a chill morning, I'm not gonna have a nice rest of the day. I mean, there are times where I'm late for school. I will plan to wake up a lot earlier, maybe 2 hours or 1 hour earlier.
So that you can chill.
I started oil pulling. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
It's like when you
Oil pulling.
oil pulling. Basically, you take coconut oil when you have an empty stomach, then you put a teaspoon of oil inside your mouth, and then you swish it around in your mouth for 20 minutes. It's supposed to improve your oral health and whiten your teeth and like improve the rest of your health as well.
Has it helped?
I have no idea. Water sticks to water and oil sticks to oil. And the oil goes inside, it's like pulling all the gunk out.
Oh, because like the gunk, like oily stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm one of those people now. Since I got a jar of coconut oil, like my life has changed.
What do you do with the oil?
You can cook with the oil, you can use it as deodorant, you can use it as
Coconut oil.
you can use it as
deodorant.
yeah.
Wow. How?
You
Where?
can where else do you put deodorant?
Coconut oil.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can
Oily armpits.
you can use it as a replacement for your shaving cream. You can use it as aftershave, you can use it as moisturizer, you can use it as makeup remover. You can use it for a lot of things. Yes. Morning routine. So I wake up, I oil pull, and then I watch my YouTube subscriptions. I have a lot of people on there who just, you know, those people who remind you of mornings. Like,
Yeah.
they just make me feel great about the day, and then I can carry on with the rest of my day. If I don't have that chill morning, that includes like breakfast, a nice tea or coffee, that I won't have a good rest of the day.
It makes sense because like you kind of want to be able to enjoy everything that you can
Yeah.
before you start everything else.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like being a baby that's born and then you tell it, okay, go work in a bank. It's
You need to mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah, like I just came out to see the world. Now you want me to stress. Fun fact about the two of us that we're very short.
Why are you saying
can-
that? My shin is like unnaturally short.
Uh-huh.
I feel like my thighs are of a reasonable length, but the shin is just so. I feel like it could afford to be longer.
People watch my videos and they don't think I'm that short. And then they look at my Instagram and they see my photos with other people and they're like, it's interesting.
I feel a lot of people have like told me that I look a lot shorter in real life.
Look, something like from
No,
the
I am
yeah.
shorter. People say that you look so much taller, you know, in videos and all that, and like the height, right, that they estimate me to be would be like at least 165, 170.
The thing is that we're also Asian, and a lot of
Deal with it.
I have a lot of YouTube friends, and so they'll be from other countries. Even more so when they look at my photos, they'll be like, huh? How short are you? I'll be like, you're 5 foot.
Okay, I'm not 5 foot.
Yeah,
I'm probably a few inches taller.
a few. We can still have eye contact.
No!
I have this friend called Dasuki. Every time I see him, I have to take a photo of me hugging him, and my face will be on his chest, and it's a good time. I love hugging tall people.
I don't know what to say about that because I feel so vulnerable when I hug tall people.
I think that's why I like it.
I like, let's say you're going down the escalator
Uh-huh.
and then you hug like a tall person. So like probably you'll be at their chest, right? And
Yeah.
after that, as the escalator goes down,
You're
right,
like,
then you just end up like at their like
Oh.
somewhere else.
okay. Yeah, I get
Yeah, I've had that before. Like when I'm hugging someone and after that the escalator goes down and I'm just like
I love taking photos with really tall people.
I
I-
don't.
I feel like I could have an entire photo album of me
And tall people.
and tall people.
I like making the tall people like kind of squat a little bit so that I can be the same height. There's this one guy that I know, he's like really freaking tall, like 180, more than that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then there's this one time I saw him and then I was like, okay, come let's take a photo, and I told him to like squat down a little bit so that I. Oh.
Oh, okay. We have to move.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Let's move.
Yeah, he's very tall, and then I told him to squat a little bit. So he did, and then
Yeah.
I posted that photo of us like being the same height on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then everyone, they were like, what happened to you? You're so tall.
I have a picture with Sam Driscoll. In the final one, he was the tallest, and I was the shortest in the competition. And so we just took ownership of that. We're like, let's get a photo together. Actually, originally wanted to have a full body photo.
Oh my.
It's great.
Oh, look at that. There's a sign that says no making out. It only applies for like heterosexual couples.
One has a ponytail.
Yeah,
But then again, men have ponytails.
yeah, it's true. So like
Yeah,
no
it's all-
kissing for people with like between people who have no ponytail and those who have one.
Exactly.
So those are the ones that cannot kiss here.
Exactly.
I feel like Kai a little bit like that time when he joined us at
Uh-huh.
Starbucks and then he was just like
Our friend Kai, we went for Starbucks with him once. We were all sitting at a table and he was just kind of dozing off.
with like the Starbucks.
Yeah, I had to
drink.
shove a latte in his mouth. I wish I was ambidextrous.
I think I was supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, because like my dad, like apparently I wrote with my right hand, and then my dad got lazy, so he told my brother, who is left-handed,
Uh-huh.
to teach me how to write. So like he can't write with his right hand, so he taught me with his left hand, and then from then, I just wrote with my left hand.
I had this friend in secondary school and she had terrible handwriting. She would always write with her right hand. And she told us a story. Her grandma is very, very traditional. And she's like, oh, everybody has to write with their right hand.
Oh yeah.
And she's naturally left-handed, and so she had to learn to write with her right hand, which is why she has terrible handwriting.
I've had my share of like disapproving comments just because I was left-handed when
It's
I was
so
in primary
strange.
school. Like left-handed people in the past, they're also like accused of being possessed by demons or something
What?
just because
Is
they
that a
write with their
thing?
left hand. Yeah, it's a thing. It kind of shows you how like so many things are like, you know, defined by people. Yeah, of like, you know, different kinds of opinions could like be a result of
Yeah.
like something that's said by human beings in the first place. So like then I was just very glad that my parents didn't give a shit about whether I wrote with my left or right hand, and I just like, yeah, I flunked
It's
it.
like it's a natural part of you that people are just trying to take away. Like
Actually-
must be Satan.
You know, it's cool because like because of that, like I have all my tattoos on the left side to kind of show that like, yeah, I'm embracing myself. I'm gonna decorate myself with everything that I like. Embracing
All
the
on the
left
left
side.
side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
The only one that's not on the left side is my
back.
back piece, which is in the center. It's quite big, so
How do you know if there's not a typo?
there's no words.
Oh right. Okay, that makes sense. So- oh my god, I always feel really bad because there's always those photos that people post online
Oh yeah.
and make them into memes
Yes.
of just misspelled tattoos.
Oh, is it?
It's so bad. No regrets.
Oh my god. Especially like Chinese tattoos. It's like you know what they're like. There's one that says like dog or something.
Dog.
Like on a Caucasian person.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
When people try to appropriate the culture
Yeah.
and they don't do it right.
Yeah. Someone just farted and it stinks. Smell it?
See, the thing is that these things I don't realize until someone else points it out.
I'm quite shocked.
How about your version of how we met?
So I was at Clarke Quay and I heard this nice voice and like
That was
I
mine. No.
heard this busker, Kai, and I really liked his voice. So then I stayed, like, and also I was not having a good time. Like I think I was like feeling moody and all that. So then I sat there, and then I just watched him until he finished his whole set. And then like as I was watching him, right, I felt like this presence on my right side, like really far
Presence?
away.
Okay.
Like someone was staring at me. Oh shit! This is no eating. Damn it! Someone is staring at me. And
How many
then
rules do you want to break in here? Sleeping.
my whole life of breaking rules. And then like when I looked over, it was her, and I thought she looked really familiar. So then I was like, I went to stalk someone else's Instagram page because I could remember like her face somewhat. Yeah, and then I kind of like knew that okay, so this person is Life of a Wombat.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I asked my friend, you know, if it was her. I think I took a photo or something. I can't remember. I don't know.
How do you take from so far away though?
I don't know. I just did it.
Okay.
And, yeah. And then after that, what happened was Kai finished his set, and then I walked down to Kai and I went to say hi.
Kai Kai.
Uh-huh.
What rhymes with Kai?
Yeah, and then he was like, "Your Jean Go seizure, right?" And I was just like, "How do you know?"
Said the whole name.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like Jean Go seizure, and she's like, "Oh my god, yeah, hi." And then she was right there, so I was just like, "Your Life of a Wombat, right?"
Life of the Wombat.
Life of a Wombat. And she's like, "Oh hi, yeah." And then we all like took a photo.
And then we made this group chat. And it was great. It was
Yeah.
a good time.
And then we started hanging.
Like I saw you from
What's yours,
across. I was like, person looks so familiar. Have I seen you on YouTube? But then I was like, I don't think that person I'm thinking of has red hair though. I think she had red hair at the time. And then I was like, And then I continued watching Kai. And I saw her talking to Kai and I was like, oh cool. Maybe I can talk to her too. and then she was like, I know you, and I was like, do you? Okay. And I was like, yeah, I think I know you as well. Because I remember Seizure is a very uncommon Facebook name to have.
Yeah.
And so I remembered that, and I was like, oh yeah, something Seizure.
Yeah, Seizure. I could like explain why my name is Seizure. I didn't have an English name when I was in like poly. No wait, poly sounds very misleading because like sometimes poly means polyamorous. I am not polyamorous.
When you were in poly.
Like in tertiary education. Yeah. So like I was known as Shijia. And then there was this like Caucasian lecturer. He couldn't pronounce my name properly, so he would pronounce Sijia as Seizure. So then that was how like everyone called me Seizure.
You didn't have an English name.
Yeah,
So how did Jean go?
interesting because like I was in secondary school and I asked my friend like, what should I want like an English name. What should I name myself? And then he was like, Jean. And I'm like, why? And he was like, cause Jean Grey.
So Jean.
Jean Grey from X-Men.
I mean, I would tell my story of why my name is AJ. I don't normally say my first name on YouTube,
Okay.
but you know the story, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think I should stop here. Okay, we're gonna go. Bye bye.